and welcome to Spotlight. We come to you from the Nerve Lounge, which is actually the perfect place to come to you from today, because whereas our guests might have had nerves, shall we say, a week ago, to this week I'm pretty sure there are none. They are of course here celebrating the success of Secret Superstar.
Feels like a dream.
So yes, for a number of reasons, I'm delighted to be able to welcome onto the show Zaira, Meher and Advait. Thank you so much for being here. And what I found that I enjoyed the most and what I responded to the most was the fact that there is this absolute sweetness, a wonderful cast of characters who come together to make your dreams come true. And so I guess I want to ask for all of you, have you had that before we get down to the film? Like, you know, there's the famous line, it takes a village, right?
Right,
One
absolutely.
of you. Yeah.
I think all of us have, and you don't really, I think, get anywhere without one, you know. I mean, if it wasn't for, let's say, Aamir sir, Kiran is the first person who heard this idea and pushed me to write it. My parents and I think likewise for all of us. There's been a bunch of people who've kind of just like rooted for us and supported us and kept us going. We, you know, and I think also I would say Zaira for me and Meher for me and Raj for me. My cast did that for me as well. You know, they just like put in their best for this to happen. So it's frankly it's been full teamwork, full.
How lovely.
I'll tell you, but the sweetness also comes because of Advait.
Okay, nice.
His approach towards his work, I have said it earlier also, it's very innocent and very pure. So probably it's his idea that we've really followed, I feel.
And he's been doing that since so long.
Yeah. He knows it in totality, you know.
How sweet. You also say these things more.
I've said it before many times, many times.
I'm joking.
I feel that I've not been able to take all of this in. I think in the next few years I would be able to sort of, you know, look back to all of these memories and cherish them later. I'm not realizing it right now, maybe.
You've just turned 17. Maybe you're not supposed to, but we are going to sort of get back to the parallels. But again, what I suppose I'm asking is that, you know, and what I'm saying is that in these profoundly cynical times, right, here are just people that you like, who, a film full of people who are doing things just out of love, affection. And I suppose at a certain level, the fact that this is so novel and it feels so fresh is a compliment in itself and be a little bit of a commentary on the lives and the times that we live.
I think I'm more the kind of a person who's not been realizing what has been happening. I'm sure I would realize it later, but the kind of people I have been with, be it on the film, be it apart from the film, I've got to be with such amazing people and I've learned so many things from them. My ideology, be there as, you know, the way they think, the way they talk, the way they feel about things. I've got to learn so many things. Every time I approach a person, I have a bigger perspective. I always listen to what they have to say about things. So that helps you to become you get a bigger perception about things, and you have this, your ideologies change a lot. It becomes better, I feel.
Okay.
I have worked with the best team. I've said it earlier.
Like
also.
me.
I've said many things earlier. Yeah, absolutely. Advait, her, Anil sir, everyone, Aamir sir. It's a fantastic film, and you know, team. And you know, I have said this that whenever I went for the readings and everything, I felt I was going to school. I remembered my school days. You know, it was so intelligent and so intellectual, because I am not like that. You know, I'm a very carefree actor. I'm not like a very dedicated actor. But you learn to be sincere when you work with a team like this, and that's what I've realized.
Despite the fact that it becomes a mundane routine while you're working on a film. But every day is a new day.
You're excited. You're excited. Like how you excited when you were a kid to know many things. It was like that for me.
So I want to start with, and we're going to come to you guys as well, but I want to start with something that you actually said, that and we're not going to give too many spoilers away because there are audiences that have still to come and watch this film, but that what you actually wrote first was the last scene and then wrote backwards from that. I'm not going to give too much away, but it's all about who the real superstar is in the film and very often in life, right?
You know, I keep saying that I've kind of stolen so much to make this film, and we all have, but stolen not from other films but from real life. So various things that happen in the film or things that the characters feel are all stolen from things that either I've felt or I've known someone who's felt. And one of the feelings that I actually have, and I'm okay to even talk about it, is about how our mothers really make who we are, you know, and how we don't really acknowledge what she does for us. So somewhere this film is kind of just like to acknowledge what my mom did for me or what mothers do for their kids. And which is why I keep saying that everyone should go watch the film with their mothers.
Yeah. And so I have to ask, how your mother's watching it, like, like what was that like?
Why don't you go first?
Well, they loved it. All I can say is that they loved it a lot. And you know, once you watch the film, and the first reaction is, "Dekha, हम लोग कितना कुछ करते हैं तुम बच्चों के लिए." That's the reaction. I think जिस भी mother ने देखी होगी, that's the instant thing that comes up. देखा हम लोग क्या क्या करते हैं. So we often hear that मैं पिस गई हूँ इन दो के बीच में. This is what it looks like. Because even in the film, the mother can't take a stand for herself. It's just the husband and it's just the daughter. She's literally stuck in between these two. And the sacrifices she makes it's unreal. The mother, as a woman, she might not be able to take a stand for herself. But the strength she shows for her daughter, she can kill anyone for that. And that's so, it's almost intimidating. To what level can a woman as a mother could go? The strength of a woman in this film as a mother is very inspiring.
So
this role was beautiful. It is a beautiful role, and I'm lucky, I'm blessed that I got to play this. And I wish my mom was here. She's no more. I lost her to cancer. But if she was there, I don't know. I think she would have just enjoyed it for years. And I wish she was there, but you can't help it. These things. So yeah.
But again, a wonderful way to honor, I suppose, just motherhood with a character who's also not, again, she's not the conventional, you know what I'm saying? She's not also a chest-thumping... Exactly.
Cliche, yeah.
The other day she was telling me, you know, this is not who she is. She had to play the mother, which you can't understand the feeling of a mother when you're not a mother. And in the film, Najma is such a calm woman.
Serene.
Rather, she's helpless. She's helpless in her case, but for her daughter, as I told you, she can go beyond her capabilities. And there's one scene where the husband is dragging her, and she said she's given up. She doesn't care anymore. It's like, you know, but when she has to fight for her daughter, there's a new person in her. She grows a spine. It's, you know, it's different. You can tell it.
Challenges playing this was hard.
It was very challenging because I'm not this person at all. You know, not at all. I don't know, what should I say? I think I'm crazy, I'm very weird, I'm very hyper, and I told Advait also initially that please you have to calm me down on set because I'm not this person at all. So I'm telling you, the credit actually goes to Advait and to Zaira because her energy is very infectious and somewhere it helped me a lot. And Advait, I have followed Advait to a different level that I can't tell you. So you know, it was, I didn't think I could pull it off. Trust me, I didn't think that.
But he knew all along.
He could see it in me, but you know.
We tested both of them together and we saw them in one frame and they just got along, and I think that's what you need is for not for there to be no like performance or wasn't put on. They actually got along, and that's all I needed was for this mother-daughter to be friends.
And then there is the gang around, whom again, those of you who watched it know. First of all, I just want to say to every young person in this audience, and you know, God knows, even to the rest of us, find someone who loves you like Chintan loves Insia.
No. He's adorable. No
He's
doubt
adorable.
About it.
Anyway, which of you are Chintan fans?
I am.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
You guys all look like Shakti Kumars to me, I have to say. Sab tarki lag rahe
And Chintan was being himself.
There's some smiles here. We're not quite sure how we respond to that. Sorry, you were saying Chintan?
So I was telling you before we started this, I was telling you how Chintan was just being himself.
Right.
We reached a point where we just forgot his actual name, Teeth. We would be calling him Chintan all the time.
Sweet.
Did you feel for Chintan like in
You know this guy.
I know, but I
valid
didn't want to be the one to ask, so thank you.
It's a valid question.
It's a very valid question.
No, I didn't. Let me say that again. No, I didn't. But he was just being himself on set. I'll give you this example. The way he walks in real life is like this, and even on screen he's walking like that. And with other things too, he was just being himself.
How sweet.
Bada walk dekhi.
He's very cute as it was.
And I was not even the one who noticed this. Ritvik told me कि वो ऐसे चलता है.
Ritvik noticing this is again not that.
Chalo
good.
koi nahi. Everyone likes Chintan.
Is this what it was like on set?
No,
Yeah,
something
we
is wrong with him now. So never like this.
Honestly, me on set, I was quite nervous and I was anxious and I was kind of stressed about this fact that we were making this film. And now that it's released, I'm quite jobless actually. So this is what joblessness does to me. I'm not stressed about it. It's recovered its cost, it's making money now, people are liking
Devil's
it.
Workshop.
Yeah, so I have
the
like,
making.
all I can do is just like take cheap pot shots at Zaira.
You know, we have zero objection to that. I mean, you know, we're here. If this is the forum on which the pot shots are to be taken, you know, and if you feel to reciprocating, again, zero objection to that.
I don't mind. I mean, it's fun. Whatever. I know what this guy is.
We've been doing this on shoot as well.
We've been doing that, and I crack such lame jokes.
Yeah.
He's making up for it.
Again, we have zero objection to lame jokes. You know, if you
No,
consider.
she's quite bad.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
That's my escape. When I'm awkward, that's what I do. I don't know what else to do. So, lame jokes are my escape, probably.